time flies. It has been 3 months since we watched the erotica music videos together. We are here today to watch the Bedtime Stories music videos. Okay, another album from Madonna I do really, really like. A very soft, very comforting, kind of like warm hug of an album. So I am curious to see these music videos, see if they will kind of match the aesthetic that I have in my mind for this album, which is like soft edges, nothing harsh, you know, very comforting. Yeah, that's kind of what I imagine, but there is some scathing songs in this album as well, such as Human Nature. We also have like Bedtime Story, which is kind of that Bjork like sci-fi-esque track, so I'm curious to see what that's all about. Yeah, we have 5 music videos to watch. We're going to be watching the music videos for Secret, Take a Bow, Bedtime Story, Human Nature, and then there's also one for I'll Remember, which I don't think I've heard that song from her, but I've been following this one commenter who left a list of music videos for me to cover, and it was on there, and I don't know, I just felt like adding it in since there was only 4 from the actual album. I just thought, why not add in one more? So I hope that makes sense. I don't actually know where that song is from necessarily. Oh, so it's actually from a movie called With Honors that came out in 1994, which was the same year as Bedtime Stories. So that is why that commenter suggested that. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. I have not listened to Confessions, the 20-year anniversary, if you were wondering about that. I have not listened to that yet. I'm hoping to cover that at some point, but I just have a lot going on right now, and also I felt like it was worth waiting a little bit. It'll still be there, you know, when I'm ready for it. So let's get started. The first video we're going to be watching is the one for I'll Remember. Very cinematic. Is this scene clips from the movie? Ooh, pretty. The song is pretty.
Say goodbye, not knowing when the truth in my whole life began. Say goodbye, not knowing how to cry. You taught me that, and I'll remember the strength that you gave me. Now that I'm standing on my own, I'll remember the way that you saved me. I'll remember.
Beautiful production.
I was a child that could not mend a broken wing. Outside, I looked for a way to teach my heart to sing, and I'll remember.
He looks familiar. I don't know who he is, but maybe an old movie star? I mean, like a movie star when he was young and now he's old? I don't know.
Now that I'm standing.
This is very much Rain music video meets This Used to Be My Playground. Kind of that reflective, you know, almost this childlike wonder and kind of like reflecting on life and the lessons she's learned along the way. And then, yeah, obviously this shot really reminds me of the Rain music video.
On my own, I'll remember the way that you changed me.
Has kind of like a island breezy feel. Girl.
I learned to let go.
The vocals are so soft. They are like a warm hug, you know? There's a comforting, kind of rounded out vibe. Hits ya in the feels.
Of the illusion that we can possess, I learned to let go.
Oh, this song feels like being on a beach or something.
And I remember.
That's a beautiful shot. Beautiful, beautiful. 10 out of 10.
I remember.
I I can't help but think of Lord Farquaad. Okay, I just have to get that out in the open. I can't help but make the comparison. Yes, it's not a very good comparison because his hair is longer than hers. And I'm not saying she looks like bad or anything. She looks gorgeous. I mean, look at this freaking, she looks gorgeous. But Lord Farquaad, I can't help but think of him. Also, the bangs, the gappage here. Can we talk about it? It's just something I'm noticing. And the little curl here, like, she almost looks like a character of sorts. Like, I don't know, like the eyebrows, you know what I mean? I mean, I know she's a woman who likes to change her look every 5 seconds, which is a vibe. When I was younger, I changed my outfit like every 5 seconds. So I get it. But I feel like she's kind of playing this like actress of sorts. I don't know. I have no context for this music video and I am just vibing over here. I'm not overthinking this. I'm not trying to analyze it. I'm just vibing.
Where the scratch vocals scream for?
So shadowy, so mysterious.
This little picture.
Sense that it's like, part of the music video is actually her. Like, these shots are like the music video itself. And then obviously the images on the screen are from the movie, which is reminding me, I think of the Who's That Girl music video where she did the similar thing and had like the movie playing and she was watching it and that kind of thing. Oh, she's just feeling it, Ooh! I don't know, man. It's just... Who is that? It's gonna drive me nuts.
You changed me. I remember. Never been afraid to cry. Now I finally have a reason why. I remember.
Little rat. Too,
I remember.
It's a very good song, for kind of being a random like movie soundtrack song. It's good. It's good stuff. Her reflecting on her reflection. Yeah, there's kind of like an androgynous, like masculine, not like masculine, but masculine kind of energy. Okay. That was reflective. It was soft. It was very pretty. Like that song was really, really pretty. Had a nice, breezy, soft, floaty feeling. I'm up in the clouds. I'm on an island. I have a martini. I have a drink in my hand. I don't even drink, but like I have a drink in my hand and I'm on a beach. Okay, that's the vibe. So with honors, Brendan Fraser. Okay, that's who that was. Yeah, so he's a little bit older now. He's not old by any means, but he's the guy from The Whale. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, there's just a magical kind of vibe to that song. I'm not gonna lie. There's just something to it. There's a magic. There's beauty. But the next music video we're going to watch is for Secret. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a moment where I recall how amazing this album is. It's fine, just let me have my time.
Things haven't been the same since you came into my life. You found a way to touch my soul, and I'm never, ever gonna let it.
Okay, kind of like a jazz nightclub.
Happiness lies in your own hand. It took me much to.
I love this song. I forgot how much I love this song.
Until you shared your secret with me.
Like dream-like, soft, beautiful.
To say
always love seeing the musicians in her music videos just vibing, doing their thing, living their best life. It always makes the instrumentals hit a bit harder too, to like see them represented live. Like I almost feel like it looks like he's playing the guitar live, even though the song is recorded over the visuals. I feel like it looks like he's playing it live. Okay, the religious imagery. Holy water. Oh. Not what I thought was gonna happen. What is happening? Kind of like parallel shots, like she strokes her neck and then the cutaway to the man, he strokes his neck. I don't know who he is, I'm gonna look it up after, but like kind of those parallel shots.
Got a secret. Happiness lies in your own hand. It took me much too long to understand how it could be until you shared your secret with me. Something's coming over. Something's coming over. Something's coming over me.
He's happy.
My baby's got a secret. Something's coming over me.
Okay, they ended up together.
My baby's got a secret.
Very like romantic, intimate shot here, obviously. Really pretty shot, very soft. Yeah, it's a nice angle.
My baby's got a secret.
Okay, okay, okay. So she kind of ended up with that guy at the end and they had a baby and okay, cute. I'm gonna look that up because hashtag I felt a little bit confused, but what else is new? It begins with showing the neighborhood of Harlem, okay, with Madonna as a singer in a small jazz club. She simply sits in the club with her band and sings for her small, mostly black and Latino audience. Interspersed throughout the video are scenes of people living in Harlem doing their daily chores, okay, including a supporting cast of transvestite prostitutes, a pimp, and a black gang member who shows off the scars on his body. Madonna is shown writhing in the lap of an older maternal woman who symbolizes baptizing her by splashing water on her forehead. Near the video's end, Madonna walks through the neighborhood to have a reunion with her family, a young Latin man and their supposed son. Okay. It supposedly symbolizes the secret of self-love and inner happiness, which, yeah, that's kind of the vibe I got. A lot of the characters throughout the video had different little moments where they would show glimpses of happiness, you know, a smile here, or just like a look of contentment. But it was very subtle, right? You kind of had to know the meaning of the song to look for it. It's not like these characters were all laughing throughout the whole thing and being really obvious with their emotions. You know, it was very subtle, very subdued, which just kind of go along with the whole secret vibe, right? Like, I have a secret, it's my happiness, but I'm kind of keeping it to myself. It's not something that I'm going to go out of my way to share with others. But some people found the music video to be about empowerment or societal struggles, but apparently the core is personal discovery. Yeah, I would say it's a music video that's kind of open to your own interpretation. You could assign lots of different themes or meanings to it depending on your own background and your own history. You know, who you are as a person, I think, will definitely skew what you take away from that music video. I think obviously renewal is a big theme because of the holy water. You know, she's kind of being renewed, kind of being cleansed of her sins. And also confidence. I noticed, you know, a lot of confident shots, like where she's walking through the streets and she looks really confident. A lot of the characters looked right into the camera. They were not insecure, like they were owning who they are. So that's something that I also noticed, kind of an overall theme. But yeah, I feel like you can take away a lot of things from it depending on your background. So curious to see what you guys have to say about that music video. But the next music video we are going to be watching is for Take a Bow. This is one of my favorites off the album. I absolutely love this song and I'm excited to revisit it with the visuals. Sepia. I really like this actually. This is beautiful. Some interesting shots once again. Like, honestly, the way her music videos are shot are never boring. The shots are never standard. I don't know. And I'm in 2025 saying this too, where we are getting all kinds of crazy music videos with crazy visuals. This is just genuine good cinematography and good artistry, you know? So I'm appreciating that once again. I don't know why I didn't expect these to have religious imagery.
Take about the night.
This is beautiful. This is stunning.
Masquerade is getting old.
Ooh.
Lights are low, the curtains down.
Corset. Oh, okay. It's like his outfit.
No one here. Say
Ah! You know?
do you feel them?
Oh.
Do you mean what you say when there's no
Beautiful, stunning. Every single shot. Oh my gosh.
you watching?
This is one of the most beautiful music videos I've ever seen.
A lonely star. I've always been in love with you. I guess you've always known it's true. You took my love for granted. Why? Oh, why?
A lot of like shadow work in these music videos and also a lot of screens, like playing different things and showing an alternative way to view the media.
The show is over, say goodbye. Say goodbye.
The TV just spinning.
Make them laugh. It comes so easy when you get to the part where you're
She's about to like ride a bull.
hide behind your smile. All the world loves the clown. Wish you luck.
Oh, girl. Sam.
An award for
Hi, baby.
no more.
Okay. No, this is just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, so don't mind me.
I've always been in love with you.
Okay. This is what I expected the erotica music videos to be like.
Why, oh why, the show is over, say goodbye.
Again, these parallel shots, like she's messing with the sheets and the bull rider is messing with the red flag. So it's like this parallel, you know, drawing comparisons between the two worlds. My cat's in the litter box every day.
Say goodbye.
That bull's so cute.
All the world is a stage, and everyone has their.
Yeah, it's kind of comparing intimacy to like
But how was
a bull rider and a bull.
know which way
I mean, it's interesting. It's not what I would like, the comparison I would make, but
you break my heart.
ooh, okay.
I've always been
Oh, but now the relationship is okay. It's possibly abusive or just negative.
always known you took my love for granted. Why? Oh,
That would hurt.
this show is over. Say goodbye.
Wow, it's so pretty. Like, oh my god, these shots. This is easily one of my favorite shots she's ever done in any of her music videos. These are my favorite looks we've gotten from any of her music videos. This is, in my eyes, easily one of the most stunning music videos I've ever watched in my life. I was not expecting it to be this immaculately gorgeous. Like, I like a lot of her music videos, I always appreciate her artistry. But like this. And this was not made yesterday. This feels ahead of its time. It really does. A lot of you guys say, she has ahead of her time. This is very ahead of its time. Watching it in 2025 and still thinking it's one of the most beautiful music videos after all these years. This is quality. I love the sepia tone, man. I think that's honestly what makes it. It just goes to show how much simple coloring can make a music video more impactful, It might seem like, oh, that's not one of the main things. Like, the main thing is the plot or the storyline or, the cinematography. But coloring even can just make a huge difference. So, wow, this is beautiful. Wow, 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 wow. The shadow work, I'm in awe. As a cinematography girly,
say goodbye.
I want to kiss the hand of the cinematographer. No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to make art this beautiful. You're not allowed. It's illegal. Okay. And then at the end, again, kind of a religious pose, or reflective. I don't know. It gives me like a religious vibe. I mean, honestly, that's all I have to say. Truly and deeply. Oh, that was gorgeous. Okay. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, okay, we're moving on to the next one. It's Bedtime Story. You guys have really hyped this one up, so I'm excited. Okay, take a bow. I owe my soul to you. I have a feeling this is gonna be so different. Like sci-fi. Okay. I forgot that this song is just a totally different vibe than the rest of the album. This is cool though. This is giving me sci-fi movie. I love the, like, again, ahead of its time.
Today is the last day that I'm using words.
Is she inside the sun?
Don't function anymore.
She's got a nose ring.
Let's get unconscious, honey.
Okay, Wicked Witch of the West.
Is the last day.
I'm getting like Medusa.
They've gone out, lost their meaning. Don't function anymore. Leaving logic and reason. Leaving logic.
It's like a fever dream.
The arms of unconsciousness.
Like, kind of reminds me of like Nirvana, like the concept of Nirvana.
Get unconscious, honey.
Kind of the dreamlike state.
Unconscious.
Hello, sir.
Let's get unconscious.
I feel like I'm getting unconscious just watching this. Again, some really gorgeous shots.
Especially sentences. They don't stand for anything.
Kind of reminding me of the Fever music video. Like, when she had that whole like Greek god concept? I'm getting those vibes again.
Could they explain how I feel?
Is she pregnant? Or was that just...
I'm traveling.
What?
Leaving logic and reason and lies.
Okay, she was pregnant with birds. As one is. I feel like this child is definitely meant to represent something, maybe innocence, youth. I don't know. She does use children a lot in her music videos and her art in general. Just something I'm noticing, maybe she does want to give it kind of this innocent, youthful vibe. I don't know. This whole thing is a fever dream. I'm not really here. What is that egg doing? Why did they put an egg there? You wonder how they decide these things.
Let's get unconscious.
Doves representing peace. Nirvana, peace. Like, feels like she's kind of reached this state of enlightenment or something. What is that child doing?
And inside,
it's giving the ring. Like she looks like she's about to pop out of the screen.
yearning. How can I explain how I feel?
Me. I don't know why I'm laughing. It just, what the fuck? Wait, I don't like that. That was scary. That looks like a sleep paralysis demon or something. Okay. What the hell is happening? I feel like I'm literally high on something. And I'm hallucinating. This is very much giving hallucination energy. Like, I took a pill in Ibiza, and all of a sudden I hallucinated everything. And it's interesting, too, kind of, there are very peaceful shots, as I said, shots where she looks like she's enlightened, like she's reached this state of full peace. And then there's other shots where, like, something creepy or disconcerting shows up, So it's kind of this contrasting feeling. At least maybe just me? I don't know. Does anyone else get that contrasting vibe?
Can I explain how I feel?
Like, bro has reached full peace. Okay, he is absolutely living his best life, spinning in circles. He's reached full enlightenment. And then we go to that creepy shot of her. I could have gone my entire life without seeing that. And I wish I had. We're going through the ether. We're traveling through the entire universe up in this bitch.
In the arms of unconsciousness.
Okay, wow.
And all that you ever learned.
Okay.
Try to forget. I'll never explain again.
You guys wanted me to watch this music video, but all I'm getting from it is nightmare fuel. Yeah. Was it a cool music video? Yeah, sure. But, like, did it also scar me for life and give me nightmare fuel? Yes. I'm not ready for you yet, human nature. Wow, these music videos are flying by. I feel like we've been here for 5 minutes and I've already watched, we've been here for longer than 5 minutes, but I've already watched almost all of the music videos. That one was interesting, okay? It was very futuristic, obviously. It really gave me, honestly, like, Buddhist nirvana energy, okay? I'm not a Buddhist. I don't know all the ins and outs of, like, Buddhist theory and nirvana and all of that, but I've heard inklings about it, and it gave me that vibe. Like, she was going through this journey to reach full enlightenment, to reach full knowledge, to reach full peace. That is the vibe that I got. That is the message that I took away from it. Definitely felt like one of my dreams, okay? Where every image is like, what in the hell is happening, like the people keep changing. But, especially for the time, that must have been a very cool music video for the time period as well. Again, because in 2025, I'm watching it and going, okay, this is different. This is not like the other music videos I see every day in my life. So in 1994, I can imagine it was all the more impressive, right? But yeah, it felt like that futuristic version of her was kind of laying on the table the whole time, and it was just in her mind that she was going on this journey through the ether, through the universe, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, kind of seeking some sort of enlightenment or peace. And that's the takeaway that I took away, personally. Maybe we should Google it, give it a little wiki deep dive real fast. The Bedtime Story music video had one of the most expensive budgets of all time at $5 million. It features surrealistic and new age imagery. Yes, very new age, very like Enya vibes, with influences from artists such as Frida Kahlo and Leonardo Carrington. Stanton, and his name as well. It was very cinematic though, honestly. It felt like a sci-fi film or something, like a trailer for one. I could see a whole movie coming out of that, honestly. I would be sat for it. I'm still thinking about the music video for Take a Bow, by the way. I have not forgotten about that. Okay, so the music video was kind of a tribute to those surrealist painters. Okay, respect. I can always respect a piece of art that is an homage to other art. It's like an art inception. And definitely had an escapism vibe too, right? Like maybe she was trying to almost escape the pressures of her life. You know, I'm thinking about the fact that the sex book came out and then she was getting all that backlash, and this album came out after all that backlash was taking place, and this was kind of her response to that. So I don't know if maybe the music video was tying into that at all or if it was separate, but I don't know, just kind of somewhere that my mind was going. But we are on the last music video. It is for Human Nature. This was originally one of my absolute favorites on the album. I still think it's a great track, very scathing, very honest, but I don't know that it's like my #1 favorite on the album anymore, but I still really like it. So yeah, let's get into the music video.
Express yourself, don't repress yourself. 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 Express yourself, don't repress yourself.
This is kind of cool. She's like a robot, kind of just at their will, or a doll.
It's human nature. It's human nature. And I'm not sorry.
Cornrows. Madonna and cornrows. Something I never thought I would see.
It's human nature.
Ooh.
Wouldn't let me say the word nature.
That must have been like a stunt double? Because she just did a backflip or something.
Wouldn't let me say the words I long to say. You didn't want to see life through my eyes. Express yourself, don't repress yourself. You tried to shove me back inside your narrow room and silence me with bitterness and lies. Express yourself, don't.
I like how this kind of ties into the meaning of the song. You know, the song is about like trying to silence someone, trying to make them do whatever you want. And these dancers are controlling her. Like she's kind of just following whatever they do to her. She's like a puppet.
Did I say something wrong? Oops, I didn't know we could talk about sex.
Still the best part.
Take too long. Oops, I didn't know I could speak my mind.
Oh, I love how it looks like a mirror. I mean, it is a mirror, but like...
I'm not sorry. It's human nature. It's human nature. And I'm not sorry.
kind of in a cage too, like, yeah, like she's being controlled.
Your shit on me. Handle it. I'm not your bitch. Don't hang your shit on me. Handle it. You punish me for telling.
Very punchy, strong choreography. You know, there's a lot of strength in it. There's a lot of confidence in every movement.
My fantasies. I'm breaking all the rules I didn't express yourself, don't repress yourself. You took my words and made a trap for silly fools. You held me down and tried to make me break. Express yourself, don't repress yourself. Did I say something true?
In the past, she's used BDSM as a positive thing, as something she enjoys, but now it's being made into a negative thing where she's being controlled. You know, it's against her consent, it's against her will. You know, she doesn't like it. It's not an enjoyable experience for her. Interesting.
Express yourself, don't repress
She's crying.
Did I say something true? Oops, I didn't know I could talk about sex. I must have been crazy. Did I have a point of view? Oops, I didn't know I could talk about you.
I love when that hits.
I'm not sorry.
Yes, I love this. I just love the symmetry, the power, the strength.
And I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not your bitch. Don't hang your shit on me. Handle it. Express
What is that?
yourself.
Is that a chihuahua?
Express yourself.
Is that a mask? Yeah, she's wearing some sort of mask.
Express yourself.
That's the tiniest dog I've ever seen.
Repress yourself. Express yourself. Don't repress yourself. Express yourself. Don't repress yourself.
And it goes along too with that statement, express yourself, don't repress yourself. Because in the music video, she is both expressing herself and she's repressing herself. She's dancing, which is an expression of her art, of her personality, but she's also being repressed by the people around her, being controlled. Genius. I love how this is so literal, you know, kind of tying in. I feel like it's one of the most literal music videos she's ever done. One of the most straightforward ones, at least to me.
Express yourself. Don't repress yourself. Did I say something true?
Oops.
I didn't know we couldn't talk about sex.
I love the personality she has in this too. Just in general, she has so much personality.
Oops, I didn't know we couldn't talk about you. What was I thinking?
I love the expressions she's making in this. I almost wish she was this full of expressions in every single music video. Although I realize not every music video can be like that because that would be weird, you know? But I just love how expressive and full of personality she is in this. It feels like one of her most expressive music videos.
And I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. It's human nature.
It's human nature.
And I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not your bitch. Don't
They made a star formation. The chair! Okay, the chair is back.
It's human nature. Would it sound better if I were a man?
The chair work.
You're the one with the problem.
It kind of feels like there are tie-ins to the erotica era in this music video, like the chair work,
'Cause I'm not sorry.
the ropes are like the album cover for erotica.
It's human nature. It's human nature. And I'm not sorry.
I just love a music video that makes me appreciate the song more, and that's what it did.
Absolutely no regrets.
I could see that becoming a meme at the end where she was punching the air. Yeah, that was one of my favorites as well. That was one of my favorite music videos of this little deep dive here. Do I have a point of view? Oops, I didn't know I couldn't talk about sex. Pow! Okay, vibes. Yeah, vibes. That was one of my favorites. This felt so short. Like, honestly, all these music videos flew by. I really enjoyed this batch that we got. My favorite, obviously, being Take a Bow. Okay, I'm never gonna shut up about how perfect that music video is. One of the most stunning, beautiful, iconic things I have ever laid my eyes on. My second favorite was Human Nature, and then I think Bedtime Story, and then I'll Remember and Secret were my lesser favorites, but I really liked this batch of music videos. I thought these were all really nicely done, really beautiful. You know, definitely had a lot of subtle kind of vague meaning to them. And she does that a lot. You know, you guys have pointed out she's not super literal. You know, I think there are music videos where she does get pretty literal, such as the Bad Girl music video, the Human Nature music video. You know, I think those were some of her more literal music videos, but she does tend to stick more with this kind of vague, open to interpretation style of music videos. And we did get that a lot, especially with Secret. I think that was the one that was the most kind of open to interpretation in my opinion. But yes, a lot of religious imagery continuing, not necessarily sure what all of it meant and what all of it was about, but clearly that is just the thread that continues, you know, throughout her entire discography, I would imagine. It will be interesting to see if that continues into the 2000s albums, you know, the American Life music videos. I don't know if those are going to have any religious imagery or not, so that'll be interesting to see. A lot of her art is just completely unafraid to be political and unafraid to be religious, you know, in nature, which I can definitely appreciate and respect. You know, those are the two topics that most people would steer away from getting into because they don't want to upset anyone, but she's not afraid to upset people. She doesn't care, you know, she wants to actually make an impact. She wants to actually make a legacy and not just kind of make super fun, easy to create stuff that doesn't mean mean anything. So I can definitely respect that. I can definitely appreciate that, especially for the timing. You know, it wasn't 2025. Unfortunately, I can't go back in time and be in 1994 and experience these music videos in the moment and see how iconic they were for the time and see how they were received from a firsthand perspective. But what I can do is try to imagine, you know, so I try to imagine how these would have been received in 1994. And yeah, Human Nature even felt like kind of a response to the backlash she was getting. You know, her saying absolutely no regrets at the end and using, again, that like bondage imagery kind of feels like she was saying F you to anyone who had a problem with her erotica era and the things she chose to do during that time. So definitely doubling down, having an unapologetic approach. Yeah, again, just the strength in that Human Nature music video of the dancers and everything, the confidence, you know, there was nothing lacking in terms of like the confidence and the strength and the power and the agility of those dancers and of Madonna. She is a woman of many sides, you know, she is a woman who has so many different traits, who has so many different sides to her, so many different angles. And I think that's what makes her so interesting to unpack. She is not one-dimensional. I feel like there's a lot of one-dimensional artists in the world today. I'm just going to be fully honest with you. And that doesn't even mean that they're bad or that they're not talented, but they might stick with one particular thing, and that's really all that they do. Or again, they just steer away from the more controversial things, which I don't think there's anything wrong with. If you don't want to make controversial art, you don't have to. You don't have to make art that's religious. You don't have to make art that's political. But if you want to make art that is going to stand the test of time a bit more, leave you with a bit more of a legacy, you know, a great way to do that is to make art that does dive into more controversial topics and shed light on things that need to have light shed on them, you know, that you can't just gloss over, you can't just ignore, because these are things going on in the world that matter, and you want to tell your story and your perspective on those things. So yeah, I think that's why she's so interesting. You know, she's not afraid to be multidimensional. She's not afraid to show different parts of her, to show the imperfections of herself also. You know, she's not trying to be this perfect person, whatever that even means, but like, I don't know. I just feel like she is a really interesting person to dive into, and that's why we've made it so far in her discography and why I'm continuing, because she is just fascinating to uncover. So thank you so much for joining me on another one of these journeys of music videos. Hopefully it won't be 3 more months until the next set, but no promises. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!